Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Very good day to you guys or out there, wherever you are around the globe. Welcome to the channel. This is Sell's Blog, and look, the transfer window officially closed right now. Yes, preparation for the Club World Cup begins from today, and the list of Chelsea's players for the Club World Cup are already out. Ladies and gentlemen, some big surprises and some disappointments. Big surprises and some disappointment right now. Can we get started? All right. Raheem Sterling and Joao Felix will not be part of the Club World Cup squad. Chelsea will look for solutions on the market, on the transfer market for both players. Joao, previous number 14, will now be used by new signing Dario Esugo. Ladies and gentlemen, Dario Esugo with a new jersey. There he is on your screen. Dario is, oh, come on. Oh, I think I don't have that here. Yeah, his jersey, number 14 jersey, will be used by Dario Esugo. Yes, that, but I don't have the picture here. Rather, what I have is Sa. I'll get to Sa. Yes, I'll get to our newly signing. Mamadou Sarr has taken the number 19 jersey. The number 19 jersey from Jadon Sancho. The newly signed midfielder, Mamadou Sarr, yes, has taken the number 19 jersey. There he is on your screen. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, disappointments. Petrovic. Yes, George Petrovic is not included in the Club World Cup list. We understand Petrovic is likely to be leaving Chelsea this season. What we are not sure is whether he's still going back to Strasbourg or he's going to be sold. There is no clear indications yet, but we understand many clubs around Europe are interested in Chelsea number 2 goalkeeper, George Petrovic. As a matter of fact, he is, some of us, our number 1. We just loaned him to Strasbourg in January. And honestly speaking, I am beginning to suspect that this player most probably have an issue with Maresca. Because even when everyone knows that the player has improved a lot playing with Strasbourg under Liam Rosenau, he has improved even far better than Robert Sanchez. Yet, he's not been given the opportunity to go to the Club World Cup event. Now, on your screen, that is Chelsea's players for list of players for the Club World Cup with their numbers. Yes, with their numbers. As it is right now, Robert Sanchez remains Chelsea's number 1 goalkeeper. Robert Sanchez remains Chelsea's number 1 goalkeeper. Marc Cucurella having the number 3 jersey. Tosin Adebayo, number 4 jersey. Badeshile, he is very lucky, number 5 jersey. Levi Cowell maintains his number 6 jersey. Pedro Neto, number 7 jersey. Enzo Fernandez, number 8. Liam Delap, yes, Liam Delap, number 9 jersey. Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer dropped the number 20 jersey and has taken up the number 10 jersey in the Chelsea blue shirt. Noni Madueke, number 11. Philip Jefferson, our second goalkeeper. Yes, right now. Number 12 jersey. Dario Esugo, number 14. Nicholas Jackson maintains his number 18 jersey. Andrew Santos in the squad for the Club World Cup. Yes, Andrew Santos in the Club World Cup with number 17 jersey. Guess what? Christopher Nkunku is in the Club World Cup, my dear friend. Christopher Nkunku, that we all agree that is going to be sold. He is in the Club World Cup. He maintains his number 18 jersey. Another new signing, Mamadou Sarr, number 19 jersey. Kenyan Newsbury Hall, number 22. Trevor Chalobah, number 23. Rhys James, number 24. Moise Caicedo, number 25. He maintained the number 25 jersey. Malo Gusto, number 27. Aaron Ansemeno, also in the Club World Cup list, ladies and gentlemen. Aaron Ansemeno, number 30 jersey. Tyreek George, the young man, number 32. Josh Achampon, number 38. Mike Pendes, yes, our third choice goalkeeper, Mike Pendes, number 39 jersey. Is it George Solanke? Yes, George Solanke. Yes. Number 44 jersey. And Romeo Lavia maintains his number 45 jersey. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the new jersey numbers of our players. Now, with these squad numbers, I guess these are the players that we're going to be maintaining over the next summer. How many are they? Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. About 28 or 29 players right here. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the team Chelsea has right now. My surprise in this squad is this man right there on your screen, Christopher Nkunku. I was thinking this guy will be leaving straight away. I didn't know he still had another chance. Wow. Can he prove himself this time around? Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. It is what it is. Now quickly, Leroy Sané will become Galatasaray player on contract until June 2028, as revealed this morning. Deal agreed and it's been finalized right now. Here we go. Leroy Sané. I am surprised how Galatasaray was able to secure this guy. Some 2 seasons back, this guy was one of the hottest cakes in the transfer market. Bayern Munich. Even Chelsea was interested, but we couldn't get him. Now Galatasaray, what are these guys planning? Champions League football next season? And if they're able to finalize their deal with Victor Osimhen, also in addition, come on, then they will go far. And you know what? Guess what? Galatasaray, they are doing some of these things because they know the coach of Fenerbahce. Fenerbahce right now, is, they are the rivals in Turkey. Fenerbahce and Galatasaray are very, they play their own style of El Clasico. Yeah. And Jose Mourinho, we all know him with Fenerbahce. I'm not too sure if they are buying Jose Mourinho players this season or they want to disgrace my man again this upcoming season. If Galatasaray are still investing, then Fenerbahce need to go all out and invest as well. Yes. Leroy Sané to Galatasaray. Here we go. Here we go. Borussia Dortmund are now demanding Chelsea to pay a fee of 65 million euros, including bonuses for Jamie Gittens. But Chelsea currently is out of that deal. Currently, maybe when the window reopens, I am not too sure if Chelsea will be going back again for this player. But you see, guys, before I let you go this afternoon, Manchester City have completed 4 signings in time for the Club World Cup. In 10 days, City have completed 4 signings. Ryan Cherki from Olympic Lyon, Ryan Ed Norrie from Wolves, Marcus Bettinelli, goalkeeper from Chelsea, Tijani Rangides from AC Milan. Then my own club Chelsea could not secure even up to 2. Just Liam Delap. When you have experienced sporting director, not co-sporting director, some of the confusions we are having, co-sporting directors, is one of the reasons. 4 signings. You see how serious certain clubs are going to the Club World Cup? Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. Chelsea and Arsenal have started making some calls for Jorel Hato. Jorel Hato is the defender from Ajax. Yes, now we understand. Arsenal are also in the race for the player, for the defender. And Chelsea have made some calls. we are so much good in making phone calls, you know. Chelsea are good in making a phone call. That's all. Gittins, director of, how do you call it? Dortmund, says that Chelsea made a phone call. Ekitike, Chelsea made a phone call. Just, that is all. That's all. Sporting director, President Federico Verandes confirmed Victor Gyökeres can leave for less than 100 million euro clause. We agreed Sporting will not demand the release clause this summer. For one reason, he is 27. Number 27-year-old leaves Portugal for 90 or 100 million euro. So based on his age, Sporting have agreed to drop the release clause amount for club. That means that any club that goes in now, you go to negotiate, you might get it about 65 million euros. Because the Sporting that the president has made it very, very clear. They've made it very, very clear. Now, Dortmund Sporting Director Sebastian Kehl said Chelsea spoke on the phone to sign Gittins yesterday. On the phone call, on the phone. In the end, we didn't come to an agreement because we have different idea about the player's current value. But the talks were very, very respectful. We have been in very good dialogue with Chelsea for many years. Of course, they've been getting players from us, so why won't they be in a very good dialogue with us? Yet, they are giving us higher price for Gittins. And yet, we have a different point of view, and I'm happy that Jamie will now be part of our team at the Club World Cup. It's done. Gittins will be part of the Club World Cup with Dortmund. Yes. I'm not responsible for the late offer. Means that Chelsea called late. And he says that he's not the one responsible for that. Chelsea should blame themselves. But of course, I still have to deal with it. And that's what we've done. Dealing with it means that they will have to now talk to the player. Like we saw in the video, the player was in the offices of Dortmund yesterday and then he left the training ground in anger, sped off. That is a mess the director had to deal with after. Ladies and gentlemen, what else? The biggest problem of Chelsea and the ownership and the sporting directors, the biggest problem is the expectation management and briefings. The expectation management and briefings, that is the biggest problem for our owners. These guys on your screen, they can do better. Chelsea are within their right to say no to a deal over price. But constant media updates during the negotiations will lead to meltdown and disappointment among the fan base. These guys must take note of that. Constant media updates during negotiations will lead to a meltdown and disappointment within the fan base. The briefs are contradictory, like I said yesterday, and unhelpful, and angers the fans or the fan base. I don't know whether they are hearing me, but let me end it here right now. Guys, I'll be back in the next one. We'll see me with more exclusives. Shalom and peace.